If you guys want to make sure your sound is turned up on your devices so you can hear everything. It's going to be a really cool call tonight. We're going to be also watching a little video in a second. So just make sure you've got your screen available so you can see the screen, not just hear it, and then also have your sound turned up. So thank you guys so much for jumping on tonight's call. I am so excited to share an incredible opportunity with you that not only changed my life, but is changing the lives of millions of people around the globe right now in over 30 countries. We are just so excited during this time where most people are losing hope. We are gaining momentum, and it is such a beautiful thing because we can actually offer so much hope to other people. Sorry, I've just got my little admin thing here at the top, and there's participants trying to jump on. So just give me 2 seconds. All right, hold the phone here. Whoop. There we go. See if I can, there we go. Okay. Sorry guys, just trying to get everybody on the call here. There's more people jumping on. There we go. So sorry, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that little window there if it gets cut off there. Okay, hopefully everybody can see the screen. So just before we get started, tonight is not just gonna be a night about talking about a company. We're not just gonna talk about products. Tonight we're going to a full other level. So buckle up and hold on to your pants because we're ready to literally blow your mind tonight of what we're gonna be sharing with you. We've got some amazing stats. This is an opportunity call. So what that pretty much means is that we're going to be sharing something that can literally change your life. It can change your health. It can change the life of your family. And it's going to give you an incredible opportunity. But tonight, we just want you to listen. This is just some information. We're not here to try to convince you of anything. I just want to share some facts with you tonight. And then hopefully by the end of this call, you can make an informed decision if this is a good fit for you. So we're going to watch a little video. So just make sure your sound is up and your screen is on. Here we go.
I'm Mel Robbins, and I'm a contributing editor for Success Magazine and an on-air commentator for CNN, and I'm also a serial entrepreneur. I've been part of the U economy for 7 years, and I'm in the middle of building my third company, and it wouldn't be possible without the U economy. So what's happened in the last 15 years and what's made the U economy not only possible, but actually the best possibility for each and every one of us is how technology has changed and how our comfort with it has also changed. In this moment in time, you have the first opportunity in the history of the world to basically launch a business, use technology that's mostly free, learn any skill set that you want for free. Every single aspect of what you need to run a traditional business in a non-traditional way is available to you because of the internet. But you also have something else that's equally as important that's never existed until this moment in time. And that is the fact that your customers feel comfortable procuring services and buying products online from people that they've never met. Sharing platforms is one amazing way to take advantage of it. If you've got an extra room in your house, you can certainly rent it out on Airbnb. If you've got a car, you can become an Uber driver. I mean, there are multiple ways in which you can take assets that you have and make money from them. A second one is direct selling companies. It's a business that has incredible products, just like you would buy if you walked into any store that you shop at, only instead of having a storefront, they sell their products directly to consumers. You may be saying to yourself, sounds kind of cool, but I don't have any professional experience. No problem. A direct selling company is there to give you everything that you need to actually run a company of your own. I believe that we are in an enormous revolution right now, and that the entire economy and the way in which people work is changing before our eyes. What does that mean? That means if we've piqued your interest, that you need to read more about the U economy, you need to pick something that appeals to you, and you need to start. If you're sick of your day job, if you're looking for freedom, if you're looking to make more money, the answer is the U economy.
Awesome. So what I want to do, you guys, what an awesome video that was. As you guys can see with those stats, those are mind-blowing stats. Those are not just a little percentage. Those are huge percentages of things that are changing right now whether you're ready or not. This is the way the world is moving. So I want to ask you some questions before we get started. As you can tell, I am pretty dang passionate to be on this call tonight because I know what this business and what this opportunity and what these products can literally do for some people. Not just some people, but for everyone. And tonight you're going to be hearing some pretty incredible stories. Just to keep in mind that whatever effort you put in is what you're going to get back out of it. So just a little disclaimer before we get really crazy and start throwing some numbers around and some stats at you. But tonight I just want you to ask yourself, can you relate to any of these pictures on the screen? So are you working at a job right now that you're feeling either unfulfilled, or you love your job, but you're spending a ton of time away from your family? Are you feeling depression because maybe you've lost that job? Are you feeling like you're stuck in your health and wellness goals because you literally cannot get out of a rut because you're addicted to either sugar or carbs or anything like that? Sorry guys, I just got to admit one more person. More people are jumping on this call, which gets me so fired up. So if you see me clicking on and off, it's just because we got more people jumping on. So really excited about that. Another thing is, are you overwhelmed or inundated by bills that you cannot, it's just too much bills at the end of your money, at the end of that month? So I'm asking these questions because I really want to set the stage of what we're talking about here. This call is going to get pumped up tonight. And we've got more people jumping on every second. So this is just so awesome. And the other question I want to ask you guys, just as you're jumping onto this call, this is the perfect time. So if I were to show you guys how you could take a portion of what you are already spending on your food costs each month and turn that into a 6 or 7 figure income, would you be interested? Okay, so we're going to be talking about how to make that possible tonight. So make sure you stay all the way to the end because we are literally going to show you exactly how to make this possible. This is not one of those calls that you jump on and we just keep fishing you along. We're going to literally be fully exposing everything tonight, except we're going to be keeping our clothes on. So I know Gabby, I know Gabby will say that as too. But another thing I want to say to you guys is, why are you here? All of us are on this call for a specific reason. Okay, so whatever that is, I want you to really hold on to that and think of that and keep it in the back of your mind. But we're also going to be asking you guys some other serious questions on this call, like what would your life look like if you could actually design it? If you could actually wake up in the morning and live your ideal life, what would that actually look like? So we're going to be asking you questions like that. But I want you to think about, just in this moment, why are you on this call right now? Because it's not just to appease, maybe it is to appease somebody who's invited you. Maybe it is to just support somebody that's around you that is doing this business and you love them. But really there's another reason. And I want you to really get real with yourself of why you're here. So with all that being said, would it be okay to share my story? And in the chat, there's a chat below, actually, you guys. So if you want to click on that and you want to ask questions as we go, you're welcome to do that. So my name is Trina Cairns. I'm going to be your host for tonight. We are going to be interviewing a beautiful lady halfway through this call. Her name is Gabrielle Deane. She's not only my mentor, but she's one of my best friends. And her and I are going to be hosting this call together tonight. And we're really, really excited because once upon a time, somebody introduced this opportunity to me. And I was actually just freshly unemployed from being a waitress. My background is I used to be a medic. I used to be in fashion design industry. And all of those things are trading time for money. And what I was finding is that my heart and my desire was for contribution, going around the world and helping people with something that fired me up and was one of my highest values. But what I was finding at the end of those trips is my bank account was empty and I would have to continually return home to Canada to work at a job like waitressing or bartending to make fast money, to spend half of that on a flight, to go overseas and help again. And before you know it, the money ran out and I had to return back home. Not only that, as you guys can see, I was struggling in my health and wellness and was really having a hard time finding anything that would work for me. My digestion was poor. My energy was absolutely bottomed out. I was trying to live off coffee just to get going. I couldn't find a solution to get any weight loss. And I was kind of at the end of my rope, to be honest. I had no job, no boyfriend, no home, nothing really to aspire to, and no health. And I was really struggling. And I called a girlfriend of mine and she says, I want you to just be open and take a look at this. And actually, I had tried the products in the past, but like one of those great things on the market, as you guys know, I was trading literally cash for this container of a delicious chocolate shake to a lady down the road, but never learned about the opportunity, which we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight. And when this was finally presented to me, 6 years after that first shake that I loved and knew worked, I was really interested in what this opportunity could do. And since then, for the last 2 years, I've made over $75,000 US. And I am absolutely loving my life. I get to design my life every single day. Not only that, I was able to get all my energy back, abundant energy, and release over 35 pounds. So now, what I do every single day, what my life looks like, is I get up without an alarm clock. I'm able to passionately design my day, helping people, help my other team be able to get results, and helping people get paid. And that is one thing that fires me up. Not just about money, you guys. This call is not about getting rich quick or anything like that. This is about what money can actually do and open up opportunities and open up doors. Really, it's just a vessel for being able to use to be able to get where you want to go or help other people to do the same. So that's my story, you guys. And tonight we're going to dive into some stats right now. And I hope you can just hang on with me to the end of this call, because it's really going to get amazing. But we're going to be talking about some pretty real stuff right now. So 74% of people in Canada are saying that they want to experience a better life. Okay, we can see that 1 in 4 Canadians report stress for the reason for leaving their jobs. That was the reason I had to leave my job as a waitress, was because I was so stressed out. The environment around me was completely toxic. I didn't agree with feeding people drink after drink after drink and then watching them walk out of the bar and not being able to do anything about that. You know, I was feeling people around me didn't care about their job. They didn't care about showing up for work. They didn't care about being there. And it's because there was nothing motivating them. Nobody ever asked them what they wanted to work towards in life, or they never took the opportunity to do that. And so it's surrounding with people that were really not lit up about their life or their job. And it was just a really toxic environment. I actually ended up leaving because of that toxicity. And so many other people I know can relate to that. 73% of all working adults between the ages of 20 and 64 years old are repeatedly reporting stress in the workplace. But one stat that blew me out of the water today, which many of you guys know, we were in a global pandemic. We don't need to go and dive deep into that tonight, and we're not going to focus a lot on that tonight, but I want to show you some real facts so you can make a real informed decision. So Steve Davis from the University of Chicago and the Washington Post estimated that 42% of job losses right now due to the pandemic will be permanent. So this is some things that are real, you guys, and why I want to take the time on a Sunday night when I could be, you know, chilling out, watching movies, is because I'm passionate about giving you guys the opportunity that I was given. This has changed my life. I've not missed one paycheck in 2 full years. I've created a full-time income with this business. And what I want to show you guys tonight is what people are actually dealing with. So many of you guys have heard about the gig economy or the U economy. The U economy is pretty much designing your life by design. So not trading your time for money, not going to the 9 to 5, but being able to take an opportunity. The problem right now that we're having with many of these gig economies out there, like Uber and Airbnb and eBay and Etsy, is that you need money to be able to do those things. The other thing you need to be able to understand is that if you have an Airbnb and there's a pandemic, not many people are going to be able to travel to your home. Another thing you need to remember is that when there is a pandemic, you're not going to be able to do a lot of ride shares because you actually can't share that vehicle with other people. 92% of airline travel is down and is actually being supplemented by the government right now. Telemedicine is something that is really coming to the forefront, which means that doctor's offices, like my sister's office, recently closed last week, and she lost her job because doctors are moving to a telemedicine, which means they're going to be doing medicine over the computer, over Zoom, over the phone, instead of having offices. Women are being affected the most because they're having to stay home, take care of the children, and do homeschooling where parents can't put their kids in school. So these are more stats that are just before the pandemic, you guys, where 76% are looking for some kind of extra hustle, extra side money. 52% are inspired to start on social media. And 1 in 3 have full-time jobs, but it's just not cutting it. So these are actual stats. And this was the one that absolutely blew me out of the water that our company shared with us at a conference before COVID even hit. And it said by the year 2028, 800 million jobs will be replaced. This is due to artificial intelligence using machines to take places of jobs. If you guys go through the airport, there used to be check-in tellers. Now there's little machines that you just punch all your information in and they give you a ticket. You drop your bag on a scroll and that goes. And even talking about the airport in general, these are things that we can't even do right now due to lockdown. So just keep that in mind as we're sharing this opportunity to you, is that the world is changing, and I'm not trying to be a doom and gloom right now, which Gabby's going to jump on and absolutely rev this back up again. But like I said, this is a situation right now that so many people are being affected about. And the reason why we're doing this on a Sunday night is because we really care about showing you guys what we've done, because I think that caring is sharing. So if you find something that really works for you and you find something that's absolutely changed your life, the good thing to do, or the caring thing to do, would be to share it with people. Not everyone's going to be open to this. Like I said, there's a shift going on. And what Mel Robbins says is that 50% now of people who never would have looked at something like this before are now open because they realize that this is what the economy is. So without further ado, Gabrielle, Deane, and her beautiful baby are going to jump on, and they're going to host the second portion of this call. So Gabby, take it away.
Hi guys, how's it going? I'm Gabby. For those of you I haven't met, I live in New Zealand, and this, honestly, if you're hearing about this opportunity for the first time, make sure you massively high five whoever invited you on this call or sent you this recording, because this opportunity is more powerful than you probably realize right now. And what I want to really go back to is that video at the start that Trina played about the U economy, because the way that the future is going, you've got every single emerging trend in the planet, and everything is pointing towards network marketing as being the way of the future for everyone, for people to make an income from home, people to be their own boss, travel the world, unlimited uncapped income from your phone, leveraging social media, health and wellness space, anti-aging space, like all these massive trends going on in the world right now. This is your chance to capitalize on that. So if you really pick up what me and Trina are putting down tonight, you probably won't sleep tonight. So yeah, I'm Gabby, and I've used this incredible nutrition system and these Isagenix products for 7.5 years. So first of all, what makes this such an incredible opportunity is because these products work. They work every single time. I initially got started for energy. I was living off coffee, really, snoozing my alarm 10 times in the morning, living off coffee, working as an accountant. And that's when I got started. I got started for energy. And I got my energy back tenfold. I dropped body fat, built lean muscle, got my bikini body. I used it all through my pregnancy. You can see counters in my little belly on the left there. And then the photo on the right is just 3 days ago, taken at our Christmas party. And, I'm back in a bikini 6 weeks after having my baby. That is cool. And that's what makes this an opportunity, because these products work. They work every single time, and it's a long-term lifestyle. That's a really, really important part to understand. This is not a quick fix or a diet. It's a long-term lifestyle. And because I've used these products for 7 years and I use them every day, I'll never, ever go a day without them. I got my energy back. I transformed my body. I felt incredible in my job. Of course, I'm going to naturally share it with people. Like when you finally find something that works, it's naturally to share it, right? And there's where the opportunity comes in. So for you guys that are pretty new to this, Isagenix, they're incredible products, all natural, backed by science, and you cannot buy them in a shop. It's only spread by people telling people, by word of mouth, right? So it's by someone having a great experience, them telling people, them telling their friends, and them telling their friends. So what is the great part about that is that people are network marketing every single day. We just don't get paid for it, right? So every day we're telling people about a great restaurant or something that we love. Where'd you get that activewear? Or, you see a lot of things marketed through online influencers on Instagram. This is your chance to literally have the same opportunity as an influencer, just as an everyday person, right? So that is so cool. So what really attracted me, so I was an accountant before I got into Isagenix. What really attracted me to this business model is exactly what you can see on your screen right now. I was an accountant for 8 years, and while I had a great salary, I wasn't I wasn't fulfilled. I didn't love my job. If I didn't show up, I didn't get paid. I was trading my time for money. What I love so much about this business is you're building residual income. And what does residual income mean? Time freedom, okay? Time is more valuable than money. We all know that, right? And so what do we want? Time to be able to spend every single day as we choose, to be able to work whenever we want to work, around our family, around the things we love, around, my first wish when I started Isagenix, I was like, I just want to be able to work out whenever I want. I want to be able to get up and go to the gym any time of the day, whenever I want, not like rushing from work to try and make a fitness class, or, having to go to a 24-hour gym because I didn't finish work till midnight. So the cool thing about this industry, A, the products work. B, it's word of mouth. So the company, rather than paying advertising or marketing costs, pay you, the customer. So you as a customer, you don't have to be a massive entrepreneur or all these business minded or have any degrees. All you need to learn to do this is how to share your story and the marketing side of this, how to just share your story and share your experience. So that's what I love so much about this business model, is that you get to choose. You get to choose your location. You get to choose your hours. You get to choose your workmates. And that is the real beauty. It's a freedom business. This is for people that want to, think for themselves. They want to be independent thinkers. They want to have the ability to choose how they spend their day. So if that's you, this is 100% for you. So yeah, for me, when I basically had my transformation of my health, and then I went to an event and found out about this business model, the ability to earn a residual income, my initial thought was, this is so amazing, but as if I could do this. But the cool thing is, everything you need to learn, you get taught for free. There's all these online trainings, calls like this. You can learn everything you need to know for free. And for me, I always dreamed I wanted to be a mom. I always wanted to have a little mini me cruising around. But how could I when I had to go to work to pay the bills? And this has allowed me to create an amazing income from my phone. I live in a small coastal town in New Zealand, hardly any people here, but I'm making a serious gangster income because I've got the Isagenix opportunity and I can share it online. Pretty cool. So what is the kind of company that you want to partner with? When you think about Isagenix, the values, the core values are incredible. It's about freedom. It's about empowerment. It's about wealth. It's about innovation and community. That's the cool thing about it. You're never on your own. You meet this amazing community of like-minded people. And when you think about these industries, what does everyone want? Right now, we're going into summer. So what does everyone want over here in New Zealand and Australia? They want to drop some kgs. Everyone wants that. Who doesn't want more energy? I don't believe there's probably hardly a very small percentage of humans on the planet that wouldn't love more energy, to do more things in their day-to-day life, right? To be more present, to be more focused, to be more efficient. Healthy aging, we live in all the baby boomers are moving into retirement now. And so what do they all want? They want to look young. So all these industries, think health and wellness. In 2020, health has become more important than anything else. Now this year, more than ever, people have begun to think, man, I've got to be healthy to give myself the best chance of defense against COVID. Of course, you've got to be fit and healthy to give your body the best chance of defense and recovery from it, right? So there's never been a better time to align yourself with a health and wellness company. And this is your opportunity to do it. And what I love so much about this is that when you buy your Isagenix products and start your journey, you get an online business for free. That is the crazy part, right? And this company is not, a lot of companies pop up, right? But 10 years go by, tell you, a lot of them aren't around anymore. This is a proven company. It's been around, since 2002. That's crazy, coming up 20 years. This is a proven company with a proven track record. The products aren't on trial, and it's owned by a family. It's owned by a mum and dad. It's a mum and dad business. How cool is that? And it's actually, and I think says 14 countries there, but it's actually in 22 countries now. How crazy is that? We just expanded to a lot of more countries. So me here in New Zealand, I, through social media, can access people in the whole world through my Instagram, through my Facebook, and I can market to anyone in the whole world in 23 countries. How beautiful is that? You get an online business, an international business for free when you buy these products. And transformation, that's what it's about, right? These products not only enable you to transform your body, but also your bank account. I know a lot of people get started for a physical transformation, but when you realize, okay, these products legitimately work, then who wouldn't want to transform their bank account? Who wouldn't love to add a zero on the end of their bank balance right now? Like everyone, not because, you're driven by greed or that money's everything, but a lot of money can do a lot of good in the right hands. And what if you can earn more to give more? That's what this is about. Earning a great income so you can help other people. And these people in these photos, these are not just random people. Like the guy in the bottom middle, Ruka, is one of my closest friends. Been friends with him for over 7 years. Sally as well, Thomas, both of them from Sydney. These are not just random people. These are real people, real results. And the other thing to know is that if you guys haven't yet tried the Isagenix products, you can try them totally risk-free. Everyone gets a 30-day trial. So when you're building this business, marketing these products, all I'm asking people to do is, hey, are you up for doing a 30-day trial? Hey, you want to drop some kgs before Christmas? Hey, you want some more energy? Hey, you want healthy aging? Hey, you want an online business? Wicked, where you get a 30-day trial with these products. And if you aren't absolutely loving them after 30 days, get all your money back. No worries. But if you love them, you can share them and make an incredible income. So, like I said, backed by science. This is not just, it's not just anecdotal evidence that it works. Every single, I think there's over 9 peer-reviewed studies done on these products and the science behind them as to why you're going to get better results than simply clean eating alone from using these products, because they fill all the gaps that our food, even clean, fresh food, is really depleted in nutrients. So that's why these products, giving you all the nutrition that your body needs, it's scientifically backed to get you faster results. I tell people twice as fast results than clean eating alone. That's what makes it so cool.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Gabs. I'm going to jump back in here and then I'm going to get you to cover the last part. So I love hosting this with my bestie. This is like so much fun, you guys. Like another thing we didn't talk about is with this business, you get to choose who you get to do this with. So you get to pick the people. And the thing I love is that I've met some of the bestest friends in this business and I have ever. Like honestly, like people that I never even knew before even getting on into this business, before even trying the products, are some of my bestest friends now. And I'm so, so grateful for that. So I was asking you some questions at the beginning of this call. I asked you guys, why were you here? And I got you to really think about it. But I also asked you guys, could anybody relate? And we were talking about the stress. We were talking about too much bills. We were talking about the type of working at your job, not feeling fulfilled. We're talking about these questions. And then now I want to ask you guys is, can anybody relate to feeling exhausted? Can anybody relate to not being able to fit into their clothes? Can anybody relate to struggling to like working out of the gym and really not getting those results? Or just feeling like you just can't find a solution to what you're looking for? So if any one of you guys can relate to that, you can type in the chat me, or you can say yes. But what we want to talk about tonight is that with any kind of business out there, whatever we're doing, if we're eating at a great restaurant or any kind of referral, we want to make sure that we actually like what we're referring, right? So we even want to say to somebody, hey, go to this great Indian restaurant downtown on 3rd Street. It's amazing, and never have eaten there, because who knows, you could give your friend food poisoning or something if the restaurant was crap, right? Or you would never ever say like, this shampoo is absolutely amazing. It's like the best shampoo I've ever used in my life. And then, you've never used it and your friend's hair all falls out, right? So like Gabby was saying, like these products are not only like 100%, scientifically backed, but, made by the top scientists in the world. But this is actually, we're not the scientists. So I can tell you that something's great, but until you try it yourself and put it to the test, like she was talking about that 30-day trial, you don't really know. But one thing I really love about what Isogenics differs from other companies out there is this is not some kind of poopy cleanse. This is not some kind of, water weight thing. This is literally dealing with the root of why we have these issues in the first place. So like with any incredible company and with any business that works, and we can tell you that we're, multimillionaires like Gabby has reached over, and I've gotten almost $100,000 in 2 short years, which is crazy. We can talk all about the money till we're blue in the face, but what I want to talk about is actually why these products work. Okay, so we're going to jump into this real quick. So as you guys know, we are dealing with environmental toxicity, which is pesticides, hormones, antibiotics, and chemicals in our food. We're dealing with nutrient depletion. So as you guys have seen, there's an incredible documentary called Soil out there. There's different ones on Netflix that you can watch that is explaining of why the nutrients is not there in our food and why it's being depleted from our food sources and why we're feeling run down. Is when you don't put any gas in your truck and then you go to try to drive to the store and it doesn't make it, we're kind of understanding why we're having that problem, right? Well, the same thing is happening within our bodies. Is we're trying to live off a full life, a full fueled life without having that nutrition. And then as many of you guys know, which we've talked about and what is happening globally right now, is stress relationships, between finances, between poor health, electronic stimulation, and just the workplace. So we're going to be talking to you guys about how to actually get started in this business now and what the business really comprises of. So we're talking about the product. So first we have a superfood. These are our 3 pillars, but we really reach out to all different types. Whether you are looking for your granny to like help her with her wrinkles, we've got collagen products for that. We've got incredible isogenesis products that reverse the telomere DNA. I know I'm talking language you probably don't even understand, but just trust me with this, you guys, it does work. But the thing is that these superfoods, the toxicity that we have in our bodies, we have a cleanse for that. And then we also have an adaptogen that helps you with your stress. So I'm going to talk really quickly about these 3 pillars that deal with these 3 issues. So the superfood nutrition is literally clinically tested to not only flood your body with abundant nutrients that you really cannot get anywhere else. We're going to be going over about what the cost is of this and how it's literally bonkers that you can get a shake like this for the price it is, because the nutrition is like eating a banquet table full of the richest nutrition and minerals and vitamins that money can purchase in one shake for less than $3. Toxicity. So as we have toxins in our body, we have to have a way of getting them back out. We're absorbing it through our water, through our air, through different types of our food, as we just saw. So we have an incredible product called Cleanse for Life. This is naturally detoxifying the body. It's combating stress, and it's actually flooding the body with nutrition. So while you're cleansing all of those bad things out, it's actually giving you nutrition. Many of those cleanses out there, like skinny teas and different types of poopy things, which I won't get into, are actually really just flushing a body of water. So as soon as you go to like eat again, you're putting all that weight back on, which the difference between Isogenics is that this is going after the heavy metals in the deep cellular parts of your body. It's going after those nasty things that you're getting from the plants and vitamins. And even with that organic food that you're putting in your body and you're thinking you're getting that nutrients, there's actually chemicals on that as well. So it gets you to the point where you're thinking like, what can I actually do at the end of the day? Because no matter what I do, I'm not going to get those answers. And what I love about Isogenics is the fact that it's so clean. You guys are getting grass-fed, incredibly like pure nutrients that you don't have to worry about. So Isogenics really goes to the bat for you to take care of all these things. And then the last pillar, which is absolutely one of my favorites, is called Ionic Supreme. This is, if you want sharp mental clarity, if you want to function at a higher level that you didn't even think was possible, I always compare this to that movie with Bradley Cooper, and he takes that little pill and then all of a sudden he wants to clean his house and all of a sudden he becomes like this incredible businessman. It's because he's putting the right nutrition. Well, he wasn't in that movie. It was a little pill. But honestly, you guys, this little shot is amazing. It tastes like apple juice. You just knock it back. And this gives you the sharpest mental clarity. Like, I can't even begin. It's absolutely amazing. You literally just have to try it. Even just like take my word for it, put it in your body, and then you're going to be like, whoa, I am ready to get productive here. So like I said before, these products are completely gluten-free. They are rigorously tested, which means they're not allowing any heavy metals, pesticides, antibiotics, anything in these products or the raw materials before we even go to use them. Otherwise, we could not put a slap the zero compromise on the side of those containers. Zero compromise means that only 6% of the products in the world stand to that level in that testing. And that means that you're getting the purest of the pure without the stress and without the worry. So Gabby's going to jump back on and we're going to talk really briefly about cost. So the first slide I'm going to handle because she probably doesn't know what Tim Hortons is, but in Canada, we have a restaurant called Tim Hortons, which means it's kind of like fast breakfast, fast food. You guys would have something like McDonald's or something around where you can get an egg sandwich in the morning. But so many people are stressed. They're going to their job. They're driving there like crazy. They literally don't even have enough time to heat up a Pop-Tart. So they're going to the Tim Hortons and they're grabbing a sandwich like this in the morning for $3.79. Where Isogenics, you literally can blend that shake in less than 30 seconds and get an incredible nutrient-dense, calorie-filled nutrition for $3.36. So the great thing about this is that you're getting 25% of your vitamins and daily minerals in just one shake. We're the first company in the world to use what's called Vitamirs. These are not only just like when you go to the grocery store and you have a container and it says vitamin B or vitamin E. This is like 6 branches of different types of vitamin E or vitamin D. And we are the only company in the entire world to be putting Vitamirs in these shakes. This is like fires me up, you guys, because 20 years ago, we didn't even know what a Vitamir was. So it shows that this company is not only just sticking with what works, it's going and branching off in every opportunity that we can take to make these products even better than before. So our new whole blends is one of the best shakes that I've ever put in my body. And I'm so, so excited because not only if you were gonna try to get 25% of your nutrients in a day, it would cost you $19 a meal. And by the end of the day, that would cost you $76. For you to pay for this nutrition, it would cost you $76 a day. And you're gonna get it for what Gabby's gonna talk to you about right now.
Heck yeah. So the cool thing is, like Tarina said, you're getting not only incredible nutrition, but you shouldn't be spending any more than you already are. In fact, most people save money when they start Isogenics. A lot of people, people's biggest hang up before they start is, I can't afford it. And most people have no idea how much they're spending right now on groceries and food and snacks and coffee and muffins and cupcakes and sushi. They have no idea how much they're currently spending on all those things. Timmy's breakfast, that's why they see how much Isogenics is and they think, oh, I can't afford it. But actually, if they add up what they're spending right now, they're spending way more than Isogenics. I know in Canada, these smoothies work out to be about $3. That's $3 a meal for a full macronutrient meal with everything you need and nothing bad, and you get results. And I can guarantee you that, if you're not using these products, whatever you're using now, pretty much I can guarantee you your results won't be as good as if you're using Isogenics incorporated in your lifestyle, because it's proven by science to get better results than purely clean eating, right? Which is so cool. So think about it this way. If you're looking at, okay, I want to get started, how am I going to do this? I challenge you, add up what you're spending right now on Timmy's breakfast. What do you guys have over there? Krispy Kreme, Ben and Jerry's, all the stuff that you guys have. I love what you have in Canada, by the way. And yeah, add up what you're spending right now and then compare it to Isogenics. So what you're getting in the basic pack is pretty much half of your food for the month, okay? What you're getting in the premium pack is 2/3 of your food for the month. And what you're getting in the value pack is 3/4 of your food for the month, okay? So for instance, in the value pack, the weight loss value pack, all you need to add is 1 meal a day. You've got bars, you've got e-shots, you've got chocolates, you've got all your vitamins, you've got your shakes, you've got a blender, you've got everything. You just need to add 1 meal a day. So the weight loss value pack, what does that work out per day, Trina?
That one is, let me just check it in here.
So the premium pack must be about $12, $13 a day, is it?
It's 50 divided.
And the value
pack, $21 a day for the weight loss value pack. The premium pack.
$21 a day. That's for the biggest, best pack. I can guarantee you, if you add up what you're spending right now, it's probably about that. And you're, the reason you're on this call, I'm guessing, is because maybe you're not quite getting the results that you would love to have, So, I mean, even if you work it out that you're spending $18 a day right now, and the value pack is 21, don't you think it's worth spending an extra $3 a day to get an online business and an incredible transformation? Hells yeah. For an extra $3 a day, right?
And what I worked out in this, just to like give you guys a little backstory, if you see what you're currently spending, most people are spending about $200 of groceries, about $48 a takeaway. They're dining out maybe once a week, and that's pretty affordable. Like, I kept this at what I spend. And so I was spending roughly about $654. And I didn't drink a lot of alcoholic beverages, but I would spend that about in kombucha or whatever. And so what I did is I took what you would normally be spending, I divided it by 3, so even gave you a generous portion, allowed you to still make those meals, those snacks, still allowed you to go out for takeaway twice a week, still allowed you to go and get, instead of alcohol, because we try to get you off that and switch you to kombucha or something, still allowed you 2 giant bottles of kombucha, still allowed you going out for coffee twice a week. Obviously, you don't need gas stations or gyms or even gas to get to work because of everything's closed. That still puts you at almost $220 cheaper than the original what you would have normally already spent. And like I said, I'm pretty frugal, you guys, but that's just on the medium pack. And you don't have to spend that every single month. That gives you a blender. You don't need to blender every single month. And then you just pick what you need. And honestly, to keep your door open is 100 BV, which is roughly about $180. So even if you're looking at these costs and you're like, man, you don't even understand. I got like 17 kids at home and I live off of, like rice and that's it. And I can't afford this. Literally $180 is going to give you per month an incredible amount of nutrients that you weren't getting from your rice. And it's going to give you an online business. And that there is what we're here to talk about. So, all right, Gabs, here we go.
Absolutely. So, so just what Trina said, right? Those packs, you only do them once. So, yeah, so you might be like, oh, $430 a month. Whoa, that's a lot. You only do that pack once. Get your 30-day incredible transformation. And once you've reset your body, you can go to a maintenance pack and you're still going to maintain your results. And that's what makes this the lifestyle, right? So people say, Isogenics is a diet. It's like, no, you can eat what I do isogenics, so I can eat the foods that I love because I'm balancing them out with smoothies and cleansing. That's a cool thing. Don't let costs stop you from getting started. If you're saying, I can't afford isogenics, how can you afford not to do isogenics when this is the way you can make an income? And of course, community. You're supported every step of the way. The Start Your Life community is something I can't even put into words to describe how amazing it is. But it's a community of young people, millennials that have aligned with Isogenics, partnered with Isogenics to build an income online through social media by sharing Isogenics, helping others get healthy, helping them make a bit of extra income and created a bit of freedom for themselves. Students putting themselves through college. So I just want to briefly cover how you start getting paid, because I think that's a key thing just to know. So as soon as you buy your Isogenics pack, whichever one you start on, pick the one that fits your budget, you've got a free online business, okay? So say you start on the premium pack and your cost is $440.
Yeah.
Then say you, look at you and that was entire, cool. And let's say you find, to get your pack completely free, that's the thing, you can get your products totally free from the start if you find 2 friends to try the premium pack with you, okay? So say you found 2 people to try the premium pack with you. Basically, you're going to earn $220, that's going to be $440 plus 111. You're going to earn about 550 Canadian dollars if you find 2 friends to do a 30-day trial on a premium pack with you. So guess what? That $550 makes your whole premium pack free. So if you're on this call and you want to start your online business and get your first month Isogenics free, you simply find 2 people that want to try the premium pack with you. Remember, a 30-day trial. Hey guys, do you want to do a 30-day trial with me? for you guys right now in Canada into winter, guess what you want to be saying? Guys, summer bodies are made in the winter. Let's hit it. Let's get started now. Because where I am in New Zealand, it's summer. And people are like, I need to get in shape last week. It's like, dude, need more time. So that's how it starts, okay? You refer 2 people, then you start getting paid. And then every time someone you've referred orders their products for the rest of their life, you earn the commission. That's how you earn this residual income. Because as people, they love the products, they do their monthly order. Every time they do, you're going to earn the commissions. And say that person that you referred loves it and they're like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend wants to do it and his sister wants to do it and my dad wants to do it. Then they refer those 3 people. You earn of those 3 people. And say they refer friends and they refer friends and they refer friends. You earn of every single person to infinity. The commissions never ever dilute. So unlike a lot of network marketing companies, you know, you've got to refer a lot of people to make a reasonable income. And Isagenix is very favorable. You can refer 2 people, you get $550 if they start on a premium pack. That's crazy. That's like some people's full-time job. You know, in a week, they might get $550. Whereas you can do that by finding 2 friends that want to try Isagenix, that want to get more energy, lose some fat, build some muscle, have an online business. That is cool, right? And how we teach you to find these people, we teach you what to post on social media. If you're like, cool, all we're looking for is people that say, I want to do this, tell me what to do. And we will tell you exactly, step by step. We've got a step-by-step system. We can tell you exactly what to do, how to build this business, because we've done it. We've done it. We're living proof that this works. You know, Trina's earned around, was it 70,000 Canadian dollars?
70 or 75,000 Canadian dollars.
75,000 US dollars. I've been involved with Isagenix 7 years, and in that 7 years, I've earned 1.5 million New Zealand dollars in that time. Woohoo! Pretty cool. And
awesome.
I'm just a everyday Kiwi girl. I grew up on a farm. You know, my parents milked cows, and I moved and I became an accountant, and then I found Isagenix. But I learned. Okay, how do I do this? What do I do? I want to do this. I want to be my own boss. I want to have an online business. I was coachable. And okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? What do I post on Facebook? You know, and you get free coaching. You get told how to do this. So all you need to decide is, do you want to do this? Are you happy with your life right now? If not, what's your plan to change that?
Yeah.
Because this could absolutely be it. This is not for everyone. It may not be for you. And that's totally cool. But if this is for you and what we've shared does align with you, freaking go for it. Because anyone can do this. Anyone can learn the skills required to do this. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, currently I earn the same salary as the New Zealand Prime Minister. And she works way harder than me, way harder. I'm a stay-at-home mom. But I've built my team over 7 years. Started out with just 2 people, and then they shared and they shared and they shared. So, you know, it multiplies. And that's 7 years of growth. It wasn't overnight. And I started out, my first pay was $20, you know, and then it was $30. And just one by one, as you share and build your team and show people how to use the products, how to get amazing transformations. They post their transformation on social media. Everyone is looking to get healthy right now. Everyone's looking for online business, especially with COVID. Who doesn't want to work from home? Earn an amazing income from home without putting yourself or your family at risk. That's the beautiful part about it. And have superfoods delivered to your door, so you don't have to go to the supermarket and risk, you know, being around people. So yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful business. You meet some incredible people. You fuel your body with insane natural nutrition, and you can really make an impact by creating your own financial abundance, helping others. You know, there's a lot of ways to make an income in the world, but this is such a cool way because you're genuinely helping people get healthy and helping them make additional income. And those are 2 things that everyone in the world really needs right now. So that's why I love it so much. Back to you, Trina.
Well, thank you so much, Gabby, for sharing tonight. I know that so many of you guys have come here looking for some answers, that you've come here looking for, what is this about? And you might even be thinking right now, like, can I actually do this? Like, can I really do this? And just remember, you guys, I was that person 2 years ago. Gabby was that person 7 years ago, right? But we both saw this opportunity and we said, we cannot afford to not do this. We couldn't afford to not do this. And one thing I will say to you is that having the mindset is the most important thing. And that is the one thing that I can attribute to my success, is that this company gave me, was that people around me came around me and said, you can do this. If I can do, you guys, I didn't even have Instagram. I barely could work Facebook. So if you're thinking like, I can't even work any of this stuff online, I don't even know what to do. Like, my dad, who's 75 years old, is making an incredible income with Isogenics, and he doesn't even know how to work Facebook. Okay. All he did was walk into some other colonies and say, I want to tell you about these products that she put in her body and I put in my body, and now look what happened. We still have people jumping onto this call, by the way. This is so crazy. It's just jumping on more. Like, you guys have seen my screen click on and off. It's because all the people jumping onto the call. So
I
people
love
are
how
hungry.
Santa hat on. I've got my reindeer ears.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jen.
Sometimes
so cool.
people say, oh, it's Christmas. I can't afford to get started because Christmas. And I say to you, okay, ask your loved ones for what you really want for Christmas. Say, honey, what I really want is Isogenics. Can you buy it for me or give me some money towards Isogenics? I want to transform my body. I want to feel good. I want an online business. That's what I truly, truly want. So what better gift than the gift of health and online business and opportunity and
Absolutely. Hope. Just show them Gabby's income for a week and they'll be like, you're getting it, honey, like whether you like it or not. Like, it's so amazing. And this opportunity, you guys, can change so many people's lives. Like, what we're here. Yeah. So go ahead.
For everyone. It's not an easy business to build. Nothing worth having comes easy. Residual income is not easy, right? It's hard to build. You got to learn and invest time. And at the start, you suck real bad. You're really crappy, but you get better little by little. You learn what to do. And, but trust me, you'll have a lot of fun and meet some incredible people along the way and help other people as well. And that makes it all worth it.
Totally. And one thing I will add to that is that I was listening to a call tonight, and it was all about the mindset, about success. And you might be sitting there going like, I want this so bad, but I'm literally like saying no in my mind already, because I'm thinking like, I'm just not going to succeed. How could I possibly do that? These two girls look like they're so excited. Like, how could I possibly do that? But the one thing I will say to you is that if you do want this, right, you're the only one standing in your way. Okay. You are the only person standing in your way of getting whatever you need or whatever you want for you or your family. So one thing I will say to you is that we have people like the top network marketing professionals, but not only that, the top personal development people in the world, like Tony Robbins and David T.S. Wood, who are literally doing free online webinars right now, teaching you how to get out of your own way, get out of your head. I was literally, before this call tonight, do you know how many thoughts that I had that I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to screw this up, right? Everybody has those thoughts, but what you do with it is the key, right? So you got to get online and you got to type in David T.S. Wood on YouTube after this call and put it on. Because the more that you surround your mind and listen to the things that are going to get you out of your own head and get you out of your own way, are going to be the things that give you the success. I didn't get here in one day. Okay, it took a step after a step after a step, and I'm just getting started after 2 years. Okay, but literally, I was able to make $650 in my first week of Isogenics, and I had no job. I had nothing to rely on. So the reason I'm telling you guys this, because I know that you're thinking this right now. I know you're thinking, how could I possibly do this? And I'm telling you that if you plug in, we will give you every single thing that you need to succeed. All you got to do, like Gabby said, was be open, right? Take one day at a time Listen to what we're teaching you, because we've been there, we've done that, we've tried to recreate the wheel. The wheel ran over our foot, and then we went back to the program, right? And so the great thing is that you are surrounded with people to literally hold your hand through this process. All you have to say is yes. That's it. It's just yes, I want this. And if you've already got there, then the battle's half over. Now you just got to take the time to get your mind in the place that you need. And that doesn't mean that you have to go through 2 years of personal development to start your business. It means that you wake up in the morning, you go and you make your bed, you put a shake in your body, and you listen to a podcast on how to get your mind in the right place, and then you take action. I listened to 2 before this call tonight. So if I can do this, who couldn't even work Instagram or Facebook before and was scared to talk to anybody about this because of my network, I thought, what, people are going to judge me because I was a missionary. I didn't want people to think that, I was trying to convert them into something crazy, right? You just have to say yes and have the willingness to take a step forward, right? Like that show, what is his name? What About Bob? I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but he's like, baby steps, right? Baby steps. Every single day, just take baby steps forward and you will succeed. You literally cannot fail at this business unless you quit. It's that hilarious, right? You literally cannot fail at your results unless you don't take your shake and put it in your body. That's it. It's that simple, right? It's not difficult. It's simple, but you just have to take the action. The hardest part is getting your mind to a place of going, I can do this. And you have everything you need to get over that hurdle. And the best thing about this, and I'm going to end here because we're right at 9 o'clock and we've done an hour. We're going to do 45 minutes. But the best thing about this is that this is not only going to open up an opportunity for you to have an uncapped income, time freedom. You don't have to work for some crappy boss anymore that makes you feel like junk every day, that you don't have to put crap food in your body and be eating at McDonald's every other day because you don't feel worthy. It's going to make you feel like not only $1 million, but the best feeling in the world is to be able to show somebody else that same thing, that they have value, that they can do it, and that they can get results too. Paying it forward is honestly the best feeling that you will ever find in your life. So I'm going to end with that tonight. I'm so, so grateful for you guys to take the time. We are here to support you. We are here to help you. Just reach out to us if you're like, I literally didn't get that compensation plan. It went right over my head. I'm still stuck at like the first slide. Just reach out to us and say, I want this. That's all you got to say. And then we are there to hold your hand through this whole process and literally show you. Like Gabby, she was my mentor. She didn't even enroll me. But in my first week of Isogenic, she's like, come to this event, get in front of David T.S. Wood. He will change your life and change your world. I said, yes, that's all I did. And I sat in the front row like this, like, these people are nuts. And by the end of the conference, I was on the chair being like, yes, I can do this. So just honestly, if you have a yes by the end of this call, reach out to the person who invited you and just say, I'm in, yes, help me. And we are there for you. So thank you, Gabby, so much for jumping on and co-hosting with me tonight.
So cool.
And I love your little,
Hey, Sarah. Hi, Rachel.
And we're so excited to see some familiar faces on here. Yeah, we're so thankful. And I hope you guys all have a great night. And I will put this recording in our chat for you to share with others that were not able to make tonight's call. Bless you guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye. Thank you.